Dave Neilson, Fantasy Sports Giant, coming back to you from the Fantasy Man Cave for our waiver wire watch. Quarterbacks, Week 5, got a couple key injuries. Also, bye start this week in the NFL, and we got 3 big quarterbacks who will not be playing this week due to bye. First off, key injuries. Marcus Mariota, looked like he avoided serious injury with his hamstring. They expect him to play on Sunday. That's what they expect right now. Keep a close eye on this. He did leave last week's game against the Texans, did not return. But right now they believe he avoided serious injury, so that's good news for all you Marcus Mariota owners. Unfortunately, you Derek Carr owners, broken bone in his back. He's going to miss 2 to 6 weeks. I expect more likely to 6 weeks there for him. So that is not good news for your Derek Carr fantasy owners. And then we got 3 quarterbacks on bye this week that could hurt your fantasy teams. Kirk Cousins, Matt Ryan, Drew Brees, all on bye this week. So let's start off with Deshaun Watson. That's the guy everybody should be targeting right now. If you need a quarterback, he should be available in a lot of leagues. Last week, 4 touchdowns. The week before, 2 touchdowns. Had 300 yards against the Patriots. Had over 280 yards this past week against the Titans. Deshaun Watson is a guy you should target, and he should be available in a lot of leagues. Got a lot of talent around him. Of course, DeAndre Hopkins, Will Fuller returned last week. Got a strong run game with Lamar Miller, and it looks like that defense is looking for real now. So I like Deshaun Watson. Also, somebody you might want to keep an eye on, E.J. Manuel for the Oakland Raiders. Going to fill in for Derek Carr. He's got some weapons around him. Yes, he's not Derek Carr, but he's got Michael Crabtree. Hopefully Crabtree comes back this week. Jared Cook, he's got a strong running game with Marshawn Lynch. Now, the big question is, Amari Cooper hasn't shown up for 4 weeks. Will he show up this week? I don't know. Hopefully he can against the Ravens. I like that matchup for E.J. Manuel at home against the Ravens. This is a guy, if you don't have anybody else out there that you can pick up, this might be a guy that you want to try for this week against the Baltimore Ravens. And then also, look at DeShone Kizer going against the Jets. That is a favorable matchup. If you need somebody and there's not a viable backup out there on the quarterback waivers, DeShone Kizer might be a guy. Also, Brian Hoyer going against the Colts. The Colts give up over 280 yards through the air. And then finally, I don't think he's available in a lot of leagues, but if Andy Dalton is available, going against the Buffalo Bills at home, that is also a favorable matchup. So there you go. Deshaun Watson and E.J. Manuel are my big waiver wire guys. And then Kizer, Dalton, and Hoyer. If you need a spot start, those are 3 guys you could pick up as well. And again, Carr's out for 6 weeks. Then you got Cousins, Drew Brees, and Matt Ryan all on bye. So big quarterbacks missing this week. So if you can get Deshaun Watson, that's the number 1 guy. Get him if you can. This has been Dave Neilson, your Fantasy Sports Giant.